Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more PGA Tour 2023 and another part of our career mode. This is part 4. Thank you for the support on the series so far. Really do appreciate it, and do keep the likes coming, all the comments and all of that good stuff. Today we are taking on the US Open as an amateur. Obviously making the cut would be amazing if we could pull that off. We are going to go back to the sponsor challenges though for this episode, because somebody got involved down in the comments section last time out and told me an advanced fairway in regulation was simply just putting on a little bit of draw or fade. So that is what we will do, just to get us into the flow of things. So here we go then. Let's get into it. I'm fairly sure though the settings have changed again. I'm almost certain they have. Yep, the menu music seems to just change every single time, which is really annoying. And that was something I did certainly notice with FIFA as well earlier in the year. So just keep an eye on that. Might just be during the trial, because since I've bought the full game of FIFA, that doesn't seem to happen anymore. But that's fine. Let's get going then. Of course, we need to put the driver in play. And we'll add a tiny little bit of... why don't we draw it, actually? Yep, here we go. And somebody asked, can we put the ball trail off? I would sort of agree with that. I don't like the ball trail either. So we'll try it for this drive. I don't know if that was more than 300. Didn't check. Right. Is it on visual? Ball tracer? Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Here we go again. A little bit of draw. Yep, that looks good. I don't know, you'll have to let me know. I do quite like having the trail on, I suppose, just so we can actually see where it's going, just from a viewer experience. But take this as a little trial, and then let me know down in the comments if you want it either way. These are good drives, though. Just starting to worry if we're actually getting a 300 here. That was 312. So yeah, we must be. Bit of draw here, and there you go. That's the third star. So a couple more drives to finish us off here. And this is the thing, you know, I feel like we're playing a lot better than that Masters round showed. I think we were just out of our depth, really, in our first match, or first major, you know. Is what it is. So there we go. So we've completed that one for Nike, which is all good. Now what do you need to do? So you need to get 15 stars to get some XP. Okay, cool. Right, one thing I did want to check. I know this isn't related to career mode, but I talked a little bit about whether we could play with the AI. So let's just have a little look. All 18. So there you go. Here are some of the AI, or some of the licensed players, I should say. So we've got Scottie Scheffler there. We've got Patrick Cantlay, Xander Scheffler, Tony Finau, Dustin Johnson, of course, who is a live player, actually, isn't he? So, yeah, Jordan Spieth down there. I'm trying to see whether Brooks Koepka interesting. So there are multiple live players. I want to see if yeah, that's a shame that. I thought potentially there would be Tom Watson and Gary Player. I don't know if you can unlock them at any point. But that would be cool if you could do that. But anyway, let's get ourselves into the action for today. We're playing at the US Open. Yeah, we're playing our normal gear. So here we go. And it is tournament for all of these. First cut length long. Yeah, absolutely fine. I'm just checking me outfit is the one that I want. They're very similar, actually, aren't they? Goodness me. Right, we are 72 rated now. I think we will fly up the levels. But here we are for the US Open.
History. It's an essential part of the fabric of this great city, Boston. But it's not just late-night horse rides and tea parties. It extends to golf as well. A young lad named Francis Ouimet made history on these grounds more than a century ago, winning this championship as an amateur. We're left to ask, what sort of history might be made this week at Brookline in the United States Open?
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, from the Country Club at Brookline, it's live opening round coverage of the United States Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. The leader is Patrick Rogers. He's at 3 under par here in the early going. Meanwhile, our featured golfer ready to try and win that sterling silver US Open trophy.
Okay, we are ready and raring to go. Our second major as an amateur. And hoping that we can give a better display this time. It's not a bad start, is it? Nice and straight.
Nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started.
You know, we'll definitely hit fairways in regulation. We know that.
So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
Probably want to just drop it back a club, see if we can approach nicely here. That felt a little left. Is it going to sit? It is going to sit, you know, and that's not half bad. Brilliant start here at the US Open.
A green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This from about 10 feet.
So here we go. First chance. And that's good. It's a birdie to start. Hey!
Here at 1.
That feels
good.
good.
To start a major championship as he will quickly move to 1 under. An early test forthcoming here at the par 3 second, and this is no ordinary par 3. 275 yards is the listed distance, adding 5 bunkers around a severely sloped green, and you'd happily take a par and sprint to the 3rd tee.
So it's a tough one. We can't actually reach this green. So it is definitely going to be happy to get a 3, but that's a very, very short swing. That's going to end up in the bunker. Yeah. We were perfect on the down as well, which is a shame. But we can still get up and down for par. Just gotta give it our all here. Sit down. It's gonna run off the green. That's a pity.
Distance control a factor
So
there.
it may well
That
be
is
a bogey
out of the
here.
sand, but right into the rough. Well, they hit the flagstick.
It's all right. That'll do nicely. Pretty straight putt for bogey. That's a nasty par
that's
3,
the
isn't
putt,
it?
though it is for bogey here at the second. He's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Well, hitting it straight is the name of the game here at the third. It's a fairly long hole, just over 500 yards, a par 4. But still, you want to position yourself, keep it in the short grass, and that way you come at the hole location from a good angle.
This is a tricky one. We're obviously going into a headwind, so need to swing this one well. And that does look pretty good.
Good shot.
And a
coming
nice
off
lie
bogey at
there
the second.
for the
That's gonna
second
be in
shot.
the fairway. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Just gonna go for it a little bit here. It's again a pretty straight drive. And it sits nicely on the green. It's not a perfect shot for birdie, but we will settle for it.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Well, there is a slope that you need to take into consideration. It's going to break down the slope a little from right to left. Not an easy one.
Yeah, not long enough, I don't think, but should be par.
Okay, didn't quite get it there, but that's a decent effort. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay at...
You know what? We'll take that as a start. We'd have took evens after 3, wouldn't we? Still 23rd.
Again, as we come to this par 4, fourth, almost 500 yards, you have to keep it in play. Absolutely a must here. And again, you'll be pleased if you get out of here with a par in your card.
This really is a fabulous game so far. Really enjoying it. And I hope you're enjoying watching it as well. There's a tree very, very close to us. We don't want to hit that. A little bit of an underswing, but getting through the ball a lot nicer.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it
There we go.
any better than that.
Another
That is
three-
a fine tee shot right
310
there.
yarder there, which we'll settle for.
From 163 yards out, this a tough second.
We've just got to be a little careful here. Trying to use the wind to good effect. This looks pretty good, actually. This looks very good. Ooh, it just didn't quite
Well, he'll be
trickle onto
disappointed
the
with that, no doubt.
green.
Your swing didn't quite look right on that one.
So just chipping it on there. And that's not bad. A 3-foot putt for par.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay at even par. All right, so after a couple of brutish par 4s, you get a little bit of a breather with the drivable 310-yard par 4 fifth. But you might be gasping for air if you end up in the wrong spot in one of those bunkers surrounding the green. And by the way, there are a half dozen of those, so keep it away.
It's not bad. pin placement. This just got to be a little careful. That's not bad.
Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second.
And that's a very good approach. Gives us a gettable birdie. 8 foot away.
A 9-footer now for his birdie.
Oh,
He'll say he
went
should have
left.
made that.
we will definitely take this start.
And he'll remain
Still level after
right
5
where he
here.
is.
And of course, let me know down in the comments section
So you came
how
out of
your
that
career
drivable
modes are
par
going as
4
well.
fifth, hopefully with a birdie. Who
Been
knows,
wonderful
maybe an
to
eagle on your
see
card.
names in
You
there that,
arrive at the
you know, I haven't
sixth.
seen
It's a
for a
par
little
3
while
that's
in the
just over
comment
200
section, so
yards.
wonderful to
By
have you
today's
back.
Standards, that's not that
hope you
long.
are enjoying,
If
as I
you're
say.
dialed in with your iron play, who knows? You can put another birdie on the card right here, but you got to stake it.
Well, I mean, we've got a headwind. I think we've just got to go for this, haven't we? This is pretty good. This is very good. In fact, is it going to be a hole-in-one? Oh, it was very nearly an ace there.
That just came out.
Just ran a little bit.
As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Just need to chip this on. And sort of let the slope do the work here. Yeah, it's a little too far, but
And that's not exactly
it's gettable.
ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
That's not hard enough, is it? Oh, it just was. We underswung a little bit, but to get a par there, I mean, we nearly got a hole-in-one. We deserved at least that.
It's a fun stretch of the golf course. You had that drivable par 4 fifth and the par 3 sixth, which was under 200 yards now. A relatively short par 4 at 378 yards, so another opportunity to make a good score.
Here we go. I mean, again, this is going to be tricky. You just have to swing through it.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So
It's
from
just-
right around the middle of the fairway,
It's not the greatest
this
lie,
is second.
but got quite a headwind. We can kind of just go for this, and it should end up on the green. Just bounced off.
Oh,
Pity
man,
that.
It looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, size of a putt
Tricky
left.
putt to
15
hold our par.
feet away.
No, not enough. So bogey, and we're going to fall over par for the first
That
time.
one in.
today.
There's a bogey here at the 7th. And he'll drop back to 1 over par.
That's okay. Hey, this is
We now
infinitely
come to
better than
par
our
five of the
Augusta
day.
debut.
567-yard eighth, where birdie or even eagle. Possibilities, if you can find the fairway off the tee.
Well, here we go. Bit of a tailwind. Tiny little bit of fade to help it on its way. Help it to feel the wind here. This could be a good chance. Yeah, that's
No
lovely.
problems there.
That is lovely. 316. 201 away. Definitely a chance.
Good 200 yards away from a good lie in the fairway.
Definitely a chance, but it is uphill, so I think we need to just respect this a little bit. Again, a tiny little bit of fade. Oh, this is good. This is very good. We're going to have a putted eagle here. That'll do.
That's it. Two solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5. Comfortably on for 2.
Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle.
It's a lot of downhill to this, so we're going to have to just let it run. And it does run, but it's a tap-in birdie.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Just needed to push through it a little bit more, but should be birdie to get back to level. And there it is.
Okay,
Come on.
Nicely done. It's a
Come
birdie
on,
at
Joe.
number 8.
We're doing good here.
We finish up the outward 9 here at the legendary country club with the 425-yard par 4 ninth. Fairway is flanked with trees. Avoid the water on the right. A birdie might be yours.
Okay. Another par 4. I'm actually going to come back a club here because that water is looking a little terrifying. Down the hill. Later in our career, I'm hoping to carry that water. But yeah, that's pretty good.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Yeah, it's a little downhill, so this should get us within range. This looks good. It's a birdie putt.
And a good approach shot. Just
These
not quite as
greens
close
are
as what you'd like.
playing beautifully,
Still
actually.
solid.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
Too much.
Just played a little too much break there and hung it out to the left.
That's okay. Tap in for par.
Okay, that's
Beauty.
in for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side.
That'll do. 24th at the moment.
We'll head now to the 10th, a 513-yard par 4. Slight dogleg right with a small creek crossing the fairway. Avoided off the tee, and a birdie might be in the cards.
Okay. Another par 4 here. This time another headwind. I'm going to aim out left.
That's up the left side.
No, too much. Yeah, just probably should have
All been
faded
going
that a
straight
little
up
bit.
until that one. A little bit of a test coming up.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right.
This is very, very tough. It is going to go very right. So this could send our round into tatters here. Well, that'll do. Can have a chance at getting up and down for par.
Frank, straight uphill with this approach shot, what do you have to factor in terms of club selection and setup over the ball?
Well, you're going to have to take at least an extra club to make up for that added elevation. And also, it's tougher to get onto that front foot.
Pity. Hopefully up and down for bogey now. It's okay.
11 feet away.
Not an easy shot, but damn it.
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Yeah, much better.
Well,
there.
double.
That one drops for his double bogey. And that's going to move him back to
And that
2
all
over par.
came from that decision to just go out a little bit left. We didn't need to do that. We were
You love a
overthinking
short
the
par
hole.
3, don't you? This is only 131 yards, the 11th. And it's just a wedge. You're licking your chops. But be careful. There's some trouble here.
Wind looks like it's going to the right. Yeah. Yeah. So might have to drop 2 clubs for this. Which seems a little ridiculous, doesn't it?
Good chance at one.
It's all right. That'll do.
He'll take that, no doubt. And that'll be a birdie putt coming up here at 11.
That was nearly too much as well. It's going uphill, so a little bit more. It's there. Brilliant putt for birdie.
You betcha. What a roll there. That is
Third birdie
in
of the
for a
day.
birdie.
1 over for the round. Back up into the top 50
Next
on
up,
the
legendary
leaderboard.
Country Club in Brookline. It is the 478-yard par 4 12th. Another hole where accuracy off the tee is paramount.
Yeah, those bunkers will be giving me nightmares. We have got a tailwind, so can give this a little bit. Oops. Gonna give it just a little bit of draw, just to help it on its way. Just need to watch that tree. Oh, well, we did catch the leaves. That is not good.
Well,
That
nice
is
little
not
wick
good.
off the tree. And ball's just finished in the first cut.
What
It's
did I
now
say?
his second from just off the fairway.
And that was just stupid, wasn't it? Oh, we must have hit the tree again. Well, we might still get up and down for par, but let's just move on from this hole. That's okay. It doesn't look like there's a lot of break on this
Right
hole.
about 9 feet here to the hole.
It's more than that, though. Goodness me. Whoa.
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. Nicely judged, though. It's
Back to
4-5
2 over
here at
now.
Par 3. He is very
But to
quickly
get out of that
down
with
to
just
2
1
par.
over, we'll settle for it.
It's a good challenge right here. This par 4 13th at 490 yards. It's a dogleg left, and the green is protected by water in the front. And you can see it's flanked by 2 bunkers. So if you get going sideways here or miss-hit a shot, it could result in a big number.
Again, just we need a bit of draw just to help us away from that tree. Might take us out right.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
Don't want to end up in the water here. That'll do on the fringe.
It's tough to take an extra club out of that lie, Rich, because it's always in the back of your mind. If you hit it properly, it's going to email the green.
Gave that one everything he had. I mean, really gouged it, and still, it was short.
Okay, we're going to give it a bit of a go with the putter. Needed a little bit more. Oh, too much.
Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way.
These things happen. A little tap in here. So it's been a bit of a rough.
It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he'll slide back now to
a rough time of things.
Next up, the monstrous uphill 625-yard par 5 14th, an extension of the old 12th hole. The back tee makes you feel like you're in the nearby town of Newton. Let her rip.
So here we go then. Let's try and use this to our advantage a little bit. A tiny bit of draw. Just a tiny bit.
This may be a touch right.
Damn it. It's just not quite going as well, this
here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Got to try and use the tailwind, but no. You're just never going to get a 3-wood through that, are you?
Okay, back into the fairway, but still a long road home from there.
That's the tree, please. You know what? We'll take that.
Running so hot.
We want a flop in there now. So this for par.
This is an 11-foot putt. Yeah, that's a good roll there.
4 over now, and this is a shame of a backside, isn't it? We're 5 over.
To 4 over. We come now to yet another wonderful par 4 here at
1 under par, so 4 over for this second 9.
This is where the golf course really starts to kind of bare its teeth. You need to have your game in order.
Need
this
to miss that tree.
515-yard hole, a par 4 15th.
And finally, we have a trouble-free start.
That will do just fine.
To the hole. Drop it back a club because of the wind. And we're going to be confident. We're going to be very confident. Because that's a very decent approach.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
And we're going to get down. I'm going to put this in the hole. Not quite, but back to the pars, which is very much what we needed.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll remain at +4. Now to the last par 3 of the day. It is the 16th, 211 yards, 4 greenside bunkers, and you can see those mature trees. Just a good old-fashioned par 3.
Yeah, this is tough. This is probably going to end up back half of the green. And just go with a bit more trajectory to try and make this sit a little bit. That'll do, you know. That'll do nicely.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay,
There we go again, a nice firm par.
And he'll remain.
And we'd like
right
a couple of birdies to finish off here, just to give us a chance at making the cut tomorrow.
A hole that can tempt you. A par 4 at just 370 yards. A big drive could potentially get you up close, but beware the 5 bunkers around the green. The safer players can dial it down a bit and set themselves up with a scoring club in hand.
Okay. Right then. I'm gonna just play into the wind here. Again, this looks good.
And that one's going to hit hard.
And again, a nice trouble-free start to the hole.
That is going to wind up just fine. 75 yards, the distance remaining here for his second to this par 4.
Let's try and pitch this. I mean, this could end up in the bunker here. Still too far. Oh, it's coming back down, though. We'll settle for that.
A look here for birdie at
me.
17.
And wouldn't you know, even when he gets a birdie putt, it's a very difficult one with a ton of break in it.
Oh, this isn't far away. That was pretty good.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17.
So 3 consecutive pars get us back on track. Birdie to finish, please. Tied 110th at the moment.
There's nothing like the finishing hole at a U.S. Open golf course, and this is every bit of a great U.S. Open Championship test. The country club at Brookline, it has hosted so many important championships through the years. Now it's your turn. See if you can make something happen at this 455-yard 18.
Okay, here we go then. Obviously headwind again. Just onto
Now,
the
it's in the
first
first
cut.
cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4.
This looks okay, to be honest, this lie. This looks very good. Oh, it did look very good, but I think the wind caught it. Pity. Real pity.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green.
Where is it?
Not the best of swings there. Maybe lucky just to get that one out.
Okay, looks like we're gonna get another bogey here to finish off, which is a real shame. Ooh,
Off the flagstick.
nearly holed out though. But it is what it is. It's not an ideal round, 5 over. You know, we're not gonna write home about it, particularly that back 9. But 124. We'll have a look at the full leaderboard in a minute.
As an amateur at the U.S. Open.
Yeah, the USGA and the R&A have done so much for the amateur game, Rich. So to play in their championship, that's a huge honour. But to compete, well, that's a tall order, but something that you'll cherish.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Noda, Iona, and our entire crew, Rich Lerner saying, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour.
I think you've got to, you know, look at that field and think, we've done an alright job there. Okay, there's a couple of amateurs ahead of us, but overall, that is a very, very good round. You know, 5 over. We had plenty of highlights in there. It was that double bogey that seemed to just set us off course a little bit in this US Open. But we'll be back later today with the second episode of the day, where we will be looking to take advantage. And once again, it's gone really loud, so I'm actually going to turn the game audio off for you guys, because that is just stupid how that is happening all of the time with the settings. But it is what it is. I mean, you can see there it's actually not changed, so I don't really know what all of that's about, but it is what it is. Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more golf and content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.